Let me tell you, everyone, whenever you are any room, be it business meetings, you are in business meeting, you are in any discussion, or you are anywhere, professionalism matters a lot. Now, maybe you believe, okay, I am professional. What is something that I need to learn? You need to understand there are certain things that we forget, isn't it? So let me make you revise something about Zoom etiquettes so that you can sound and act more professional. Are you ready? Just type R in the chat box if you are ready. Okay. So one thing that you need to understand is mute your microphone when you are not speaking. I could observe in one of the rooms. Now, I would not like to name anyone. A lot of noise was coming. It was quite disturbing. It disturbs the entire flow. Are you able to understand? Who is responsible for that? If you are not speaking, make sure you move your hands and the microphone is muted. Clear, everyone? How many of you made this mistake? Just type me in the chat box. When you were not speaking, still your microphone was on and somebody was speaking. If you are with your kids or if you are somewhere, make sure that you don't make this mistake. It looks unprofessional. The second thing is that be mindful of background noise and distractions. I can understand sometimes it's not in your control, but still go to a quiet place. Clear, everyone? Make sure you are away from the background noise and distraction in case it's there. It's an emergency. You cannot go somewhere else. You can say, sorry for the background noise. Actually, I cannot help today. Are you able to understand? You need to give a valid reason. If you believe it's not the right time to speak as people are discussing, so mention it in the chat box. Excuse me, everyone, for the disturbing background noise as I am somewhere else. Clear? Just type C in the chat box. And your background, how you sit, it matters a lot. Okay. Now, see, wherever I believe I have to be strict with you, I will be so that you can improve because that will be my real success. Now, Thamim, tell me, by the time I told you, or simply I can say I scold you regarding the background, how do you feel now? And how many of you believe Thamim is looking professional? Just do like this if he's looking professional. And you all are like, okay, I also want to know the secret. So, Thamim, just share how you used to come and then I told you a number of times what exactly happened. What's that shift?
Ma'am, in my opinion, your scolding and everything made me better. This is the same thing I'm following with my colleagues and my teammates. So they have started appreciating me that I'm getting professional day by day. So thanks for you, ma'am.
Okay, great to know that because it's my responsibility. Earlier, he was super tired with his work. So he didn't used to see, he just used to sit in the session. But now he makes sure. And by the way, are you also using some lighting, something like
Yes,
that?
yes, everything, ma'am. I just got a
Okay,
small setup, studio setup.
got a small setup. Do share it in the group. We all would love to see it. Is it
Yeah, I will, ma'am.
possible that we can see it right now?
Right now it's messy around me. I need to paint. My kids are scrawled all over the wall. So
I
I'm
can
just waiting.
understand that. No worries, but still great job done. And I'm going to scold everyone. Okay. So don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to scold everyone that you need to understand for your betterment. Okay. For everyone's betterment. So make sure that you take care of the background. There is also an additional software. You can even change it as per the requirement. Okay. That you can do. That is going to happen. The third thing that you need to understand is mute the other person after mentioning the reason. Now, I could observe in one of the rooms, the other person was like, a lot of noise was coming, and you were like, hello, 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 hello. Stop it. Mute the other person. First of all, mute the other person. I can understand it might look rude, but you can say like this. Actually, Raghuveer, a lot of noise was coming from your side. So I've muted you. I would really appreciate if you stay on mute mode by the time you don't have to speak. Okay, clear? Just do like this if it is clear. Mute the other person and then give a valid reason. It's important. Otherwise, you will look unprofessional. Let's continue. The fourth thing that you need to understand is take care of your workspace. Now, what's the meaning of workspace? Where you sit, how you dress up, you need to take care of it. There are some people, they sit like this, only eyes are visible. Some people, they just sit like this. Okay, let me take the session. No. Okay, try to sit on a chair if possible. Try to sit on a chair. Clear? Point number one, try to sit on a chair. It would be better if you have a plain background. Clear, everyone? It would be better if you have a plain background, like Chanda see. Okay, so now if you try to adjust the wall, if this whiteboard is not visible, can you make some adjustment wherein this whiteboard won't be visible? This whiteboard shouldn't be visible. It will look much better. Is it clear? Also, everyone, it's important to have a light. Okay, I'm telling you from that perspective. No worries, I can understand. You can make changes. So we have got a Digitech ring light. Though it is there in video making, it is there in video making, that particular section. I'm going to tell you again. So there is a Digitech ring light. It will do the magic. It is going to do the magic. Is it clear? So if I just have it over here, okay. So I'm going to show you somewhere. I don't know if I can or not. Okay, so there is a ring light over here. Okay, I am using that light that's quite subtle. So can you see there is no dullness over here? Why there is no dullness? Because there is a ring light. Now, ring light, either it should come like this on your face or it should come from side. Is it clear? Either it should come from side or on your face. That you need to understand. It will just cost you, I would say, again, a lot of ring lights are there, right from 1,500 bucks to, I would say, 1 lakh. Depend which one you choose. But if you just spend 800 bucks, 900 bucks, it is going to give you good lighting. Clear, everyone? Just do like this if it is clear. It is going to give you very great effect that you need to understand. Also, the thing is that try to go for a webcam if you can. Okay, a proper camera, webcam if you can. But if not, then it's completely okay. Because earlier I didn't have, but now I'm using Logitech Brio. This is the best that I have seen so far. And even if I compare my videos, that was not very well. Also, everyone, make sure that you have a proper mic or a microphone if you can. Let me tell you, if you don't have anything, just go for a simple microphone, but make sure that you hold it somewhere so that you are visible. Or you can go for earpods as well, that can be done, or like simple one. Is it clear? So that you can be audible. Clear, everyone? Otherwise, there is a Boya mic. It will cost you just 700 rupees, 700 bucks. It will also do the magic, but you need to see whether it works or not, because it works in Mac. I know about that. Clear? Is it clear? But still, you need to make sure that the volume is up. That's what you can do. Let's talk about background, because it is in your control. If anyone wants to go for lighting, they can actually buy it, microphone, etc. They can buy it. But for now, you need to make sure all the lights are on. Is it clear? Lighting should be there. Otherwise, face will not be visible. Clear, everyone? Are you able to understand? Just do like this. Lighting should be proper. And a bulb can also do the magic. A bulb, a normal bulb, but it must come from side. Like I have a tube light. If the tube light is coming like this, it is going to mess up. So a tube light must come from side, either right or left. Clear, everyone? Just do like this. And even you can just make the setup. You can do like this, twist and turn, where it's looking good, that you can do. So tube light or a bulb from side will do the magic. Don't try to experiment so much with the background, even if it's plain, basic, good enough. Clear? Just do like this if it is clear. Now, if you cannot change your background, just go for a virtual background. Okay, go for a virtual background somewhere like this. I'm going to show you something like this. How about this? Still, it's looking better, isn't it? Are you able to understand? So you can always go for customized virtual background like this. Clear? Are you able to understand, everyone? If you cannot do a lot, don't go for tacky backgrounds like this. Okay. I don't know how it's looking, but it's quite pathetic. So don't go for tacky background. This one is also great like this. I believe Tamim is also using the same one, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I'm not able to spot him. Yeah, the same one you are using. We can give you this as an image and you can upload it. Is it clear? Like plain basic. I believe this plant shouldn't be here. You can do like this, clear, and you can even add some tagline if you want. So many features are there like this, but don't use backgrounds like this. We don't know where you are. Okay, we don't know where you are. Don't use backgrounds like this. Okay, don't be a grasshopper. just by using like this. Clear, everyone? Just do like this if it is clear. So you need to choose it properly. How you can do so? There is a video already in the group. I'll tell one of you to reshare it, okay? Or I'll share that video. Clear, everyone? Sorted? Clear? Either use a plain background or do something like this. Clear? Wonderful. Let's continue. Also, you need to make sure that you turn on the video and mention the reason for not turning on. Always your video should be on. Now, if if turning it off for 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's completely okay. But if you are turning it off throughout, you are like, oh, I have not dressed up, I have not taken bath today. Other person doesn't care. Give a valid reason, okay? Sorry to say, just mention it in the chat box. Sorry to say, due to connectivity issues, I won't be able to turn on my video. Clear? Give proper reason that you need to understand. It looks so unprofessional. Otherwise, the other person feels he's not interested. He's not serious. He's not committed. As simple as that. If you don't give the proper reason, the other person is going to feel you're not serious, not committed. That you need to understand. Now, tell me if you are there in a physical classroom, if you are meeting someone in person, and if you do like this, what is going to happen? You're hiding your face. What is going to happen? The other person will feel, what is this person doing? What is this person doing? Clear? Are you able to understand? Just say yes in the chat box. Okay. Raise your hand if you want to talk. Don't cut the other person short. You are speaking, other person is speaking. No. Raise your hand if you would like to talk. There is a section reaction like this. Raise your hand. You can see this pop up. Raise your hand if you would like to talk. Clear? Are you able to understand? That you need to do. Let's continue. The next thing is that do not do multiple things. I have seen people, I can read your eyes. Okay, you are doing something else on your laptop. You are engaged in something else. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clear? Are you able to understand? Just do like this. Don't engage in multiple things. And if you are eating by any chance, turn off your video. If you are eating by any chance, it's not okay. You're having your samosas and a meeting is going on. It's not okay. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? It looks unprofessional. Let's continue. Give chance to others to speak. It's not just about you. Ask multiple questions. Hey, what do you feel, Bhagavi? How about you, Bandana? Do you think it's great? Don't ask so many times, but at least 2 to 3 times, minimum 2, maximum 3 times. Clear? You must ask questions from the other person. It's not just about you, it's about the audience. Use chat box to record main points. Like you are saying to the other person, you can be better, okay? Or let's say, let's use this phrase. That's what I wanted to say. So mention it immediately in the chat box. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so see now. Okay, so Mahesh, you can use this phrase. It would be better. So always mention the important things in the chat box. Clear, everyone? Just do like this if it is clear. Always mention the important points in the chat box. Also, you need to make sure at last you summarize everything. So if important pointers are written in the chat box, you can easily summarize it. Okay, everyone, as we can see, only 2 minutes are left. So let's discuss everything and summarize it. Today, you all spoke in a wonderful manner like this. Clear? Just do like this if it is clear. Now, in some rooms, also click on the record option. There is an option below, okay, though we can see it later, but still you click on the record option. Why so? Because understand, it's extremely important for the security reason. Sometimes it happens, it turns into a debate, or you want to give that signal to the other person, be serious. We cannot talk any casual stuff. Is it clear? So it's a signal. Just click on the recording option and click on cloud, okay, record on cloud. That will give the signal to the other person, be serious. Though it's not allowed, okay, we just make sure we take strict action, but still, if the other person is deviating the topic or talking about any nonsense stuff, you can always turn on the record option. Clear? Now tell me, everyone, how many mistakes were you making, or what sort of etiquettes you didn't have in your mind? How many of you believe that you were making mistakes in all these things? Just type yes in the chat box if that was happening, because I have personally observed. I've personally observed in all the rooms, okay? Even I can get the transcripts. That you need to understand. If you make extra efforts, if it gives that picture, you are professional, isn't it? Also, I'll be mentioning more things now. That is, some people, they just say hello, yeah. The voice you are speaking, other person is also speaking. Why it's happening? So you need to learn the art of interrupting. Clear?